Okay, welcome. All right, so sum of the interior. So this is n minus 2 times 180. So we're going to get 23 minus 2 times 180. That's 21 times 180. So you just take your calculator and 21 times 180. So 3,080 degrees. The sum of the interior of a polygon that already has that. So we're going to set the formula equal to the 2160. So we divide by 180 and 2160 divided by 180 is 12. So we get n minus 2 equals 12. Add the 2 over and we get n equals 14. All right, heptagon. So heptagon is 7 side, 1 interior. So we're just going to do 7 minus 2 times 180 divided by the number of sides, which is 7. So that's 5 times 180 and then divided by 7, which gives us about 128.6 degrees. What's the sum of the exterior? Very easy, 360, doesn't matter what shape. The value of one exterior of a pentagon. Pentagon's 5, so it's just 360 divided by 5, which is 72. Cool. All right, so for these next two, we're just going to figure out the sum of a 5-sided polygon. So that's 5 minus 2 times 180. So that's basically 3 times 180. So 540. So we have 540 equals, and then we sum all this up. 87 plus x plus 105 plus 135 and plus 92. Just add away. And then subtract from 540 and you should get 121. Same thing here. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides. So that's going to be 8 minus 2 times 180. So that's basically 6 times 180. So we're going to get 1080. I'm going to do some of this adding in my head just because it's going to get messy. 8x and 10x is 18 plus 9. That is going to give us 27, I guess, plus another 7. It's 34 plus another 9, 43. So I'm going to get 43x. And then I'm going to get 139 plus 15 minus 14 plus 153 plus 6 minus 17 plus 121 minus 11. So plus 392. So we're just going to subtract 392. We get 688 equals 43x. Divide that by 43. And we get x equals 16. So regular pentagon, the fastest way to do this is we already got 540 was the pentagon by doing n minus 2 divided by 5. So 540 divided by 5, so that's 108. So this should equal 108. Oops. Let's erase that. So this should equal 108 because all these angles should be 108 because it's a regular polygon. All the sides are congruent. And then we just have to subtract 31. If I can type it right, there we go. So 7x equals 77. X equals 11. Just divide by 7. Cool. And this one we're just going to sum up and add to 360 since we know 360 is the sum of exterior. So 11x plus 4x plus 6x plus 9x. So we get 30x, and then we're going to do 67 minus 5 plus 29 plus 61 plus 13 minus 15 plus 67. Shoot, I already had 67, so subtract that 67. So I think it's 150. Subtract 150 from both sides. So we get 360 minus 150. So 210 equals 30x. And then divide by 30. X equals 7. Okay. Find the area. So area parallelogram is base times height. So this is literally 13 times 19. Oh, I could do that. That's 247 square units. I don't see units on this. This one is a 45, 90, 45. So this is in the LRAD 2 position, which means this must be divided by 2 multiplied by rad 2, 8 rad 2. So my area is 8 rad 2 times 24. And 8 times 24 is 192. So we get 192 rad 2 square units. Okay, this next one we want to break up into shapes that we know. So this is 16 by 11. So that's 176 in this box. This is actually 8 plus 11, so this is 19. And this is 16 away from 34. This is 18, right? Because the whole thing's 34, but we take off the 16 to get this, so we get 18. And this is 11 plus 8, which is 19, so 18 times 19 is 342. This is 19, that makes this 10 up here. And so it's 10 by 18. So it's half of that. So it's 10 times 18 divided by 2. So this is a total of 90. So we got 90, 342, and 176. We just add them all up. We get 608 square units. That's a U squared, by the way. Sorry if that... This pen is not the best. I should probably find a better app to use in this one. Area of a triangle again, base times height divided by 2. So it's 13 times 22 divided by 2. 143. Again, square units. And then this is a 30, 60, 90. So this is 2L, and this should be LRAD 3. So that means this should be 10 rad 3 for the height. So we get 10 rad 3 times 32 divided by 2. And so that's going to be 10 times 32 is 320 divided by 2 is 160 rad 3 square units. So trapezoid, slightly different question. So this is height 6 times base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2. So it's going to be 24 times 6, which is 144 divided by 2. 72 square units. The area of a trapezoid is 540. The perimeter is 71. If one leg is 17 longer than the other is 18. Find the height. Okay, so we have a trapezoid. We know the area is 540, so I'm going to do 540 equals, find the height. So we don't know the height. we need to find the two bases. Well, it says one leg is 17, the other one's 18. I don't know the two bases, but in here is base 1 plus base 2. So if I just take 71 and I subtract the two legs, I should get the two bases. So let's see if that holds true. So 71 minus 17 minus 18, 36. So I can't tell you what each one of these are, but together this one plus this one should make 36. And so all I have to do is multiply the two out. And so that's going to be 1080 equals 36h, and then divide by 36. And the height equals 30 centimeters. Even though it says area there, which is wrong. That's wrong. That's not good. Find the shaded area, round to the nearest 10. 2 decimals. Okay, so two things. We have a square, which is 11 times 11. So that's 121. And then we have the circle, which again, if we have a diameter, that's going to be 5.5, or a radius of 5.5. So that's area is pi r squared, pi 5.5 squared. And so let's calculate that. 5.5 times 5.5 times pi. So that's about 95. And then we're going to say the shaded region minus the non-shaded region, which is this. So 121 minus that piece. 95. So about 26 square units. Find the area of a rhombus that has a diagonal of 13 and 19. So the rhombus is just diagonal 1 times diagonal 2 divided by 2. All day I'll do that problem. So 123.5 square inches. The rhombus has a perimeter of 36 and diagonal is equal to 12. Okay. So let's remember that a rhombus's sides are all congruent. So if 36, we divide that by 4, we're looking at side lengths of 9. And it has a diagonal that's equal to 12. Remember, the diagonals do bisect, so this is 6 and 6. So we have a Pythagorean theorem situation going on here. So we can get the both diagonals. So this is going to be x squared plus 6 squared equals 9 squared as the hypotenuse. So that's 36 and 81. So we can get x plus 36 equals 81 and subtract the 36. So sorry, it's x squared equals 45 and square root it. So this should be the square root of 45, but then we're going to get 2 of them. So we should get, to solve this, 12 times 2 square root 45 divided by 2. And 12 times 2 is 24, but then divide by 2, so it's 12 rad 45, which is approximately, let's see, the square root of 45 times 12, it's about 80.5. Yeah. Okay, regular hexagon. We're almost there. That's 6-sided, so if I know my hexagon, I should go straight to this triangle from my flip book. The 60 is at the bottom, 30 is at the top. And I have a side length equal to 30, so that means my half side is 15, my hypotenuse is here. So if this is L rad 3, so this should be 15 rad 3. So we get 15 rad 3 for my hypotenuse. The perimeter is side length of 30, there's 6 of them, so perimeter is equals to 6 times 30, which is 180. And then again, my formula is area equals apothem times perimeter divided by 2. So that's 15 times 180. And then divide by 2. So I get 1350 rad 3. And I don't see units, so I'm going to put on square units. So heptagon with side length equal to 6. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's pause the video there. We'll make a part 2.